Alright guys, back on the Plymouth here. Here's something that, these little details that we don't ever think about. These are the window cranks for the car. They are the factory window cranks. Very nice. I like this rib pattern on them. They fit the car well. As you see, there's no knobs on them. They're not there. Just a little steel pen. So I wanted a knob that would really match this car well. So I run across these. Nice ivory knob with a copper colored insert. This is kind of what they look like. You can see they really match the interior well. Nice, really nice contrast with what we're doing here. So that's what I wanted for the car. These are for, of course, not Plymouth, but I think it was 46, 47, and 48 Chevrolet. So it's nice that they repop them. Of course, when you get them, this is your pin that goes in here. And the Plymouth is smaller in diameter. So I put this one together. I'm going to have to take it back apart. I don't like the way this pin protrudes out of here. So of course, to start with, you have to cut these off, cut these steel ones off to get them off, because they're branded over rivet style when they're put in. So they're not service removable. You have to cut them and remove them. Once I take them out, the hole that's in here is too small. So the first thing I have to do is drill this hole out so the new pin will fit in. And then, as I said, I didn't want the back of the pin to protrude past the back side of my crank. So now I also have to drill an inset. I hope you can see that. So what that does, that creates a lip internally. So when I put my pin in, the pin now is flush. Also, I had to take and I ground the outer edge of this pin down. I decreased its diameter. I also took some of the thickness off. So if we look at this one, you can see it's not as thick as it originally was. And if we look at them, if I can get this raised up here. Sorry about that. Look at them this way, you can see it's not nearly as big around. There we go, that's better. Now you can see what I'm talking about. So the thickness and the diameter have been decreased to work with the Plymouth crank. So now we fit very nice in there. So that's just another one of those little things, guys. Nothing that a drill press and a bench grinder won't do to achieve what I need for this, mixing the Chevrolet and the Plymouth parts. Alright, we'll do more as we get some things done here. Alright guys, talked about it before. First thing we have to do is cut this pin off. it out of the way. Now we've got to drill out the center hole bit. We're going to use my drill press lights for this. Worked out pretty good. You guys can see that, and you didn't see it. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got that one drilled out. These are aluminum, cast aluminum handles. So they drill quick and easy, you gotta be real careful. Alright. This is the larger bit that I do the inset with. I'm going to handle upside down the vise here. Get one of my pins over here, the pin that I already prepped. That way I can check my depth. Perfect. Like I said, this is what we've got then. I cut the old pin off. I drilled the hole not large enough to accept the shank of the new retainer pin. Then I drilled the inset on the back side, so now when this pin goes in, it's below the surface. So it won't scrub and scrape on the door panel of the new car, the new door panels. There you have it, guys. Everyone always kind of misses these little details. They're all time consuming, they all go into your labor costs when you're doing a job like this. Something to always keep in mind. The little things that make the difference, but they always add up. Alright guys. Here's another one of these little things, guys. It's that old thing about measure twice and cut once. After I've got this where I want it here, I want to make sure that the length of my shank is not longer than the hole in my plastic handle. So I push it in. I like to use a dial caliper. I put my dial caliper up here. And what I've done now, I've checked my length right here, so I know what my length is. You can take anything like this, little screwdriver, push it in, just squeeze it and mark it with my thumb. That's my depth. That's what I have to work with. Pick up my dial caliper, and I can check that. And as you can see, I've got almost 1/8 of an inch difference in the depth of the knob and the length of the shank that has to go in it. So I'm good on that. Always be sure. Of course, then the last part is the assembly. If you lay a rag or something down, and all you have to do in these, it's a barbed shank, is just tap them in. And I know I did my punch. Anyway, that's all you do. They simply go in. I'll take my punch. I'll finish driving this one in. When you get them that far, the plastic insert just simply presses into place. And that'll be the finished product on these. There you go, guys. Mixing 40, I think it was 46 or 48 Chevrolet knobs with the 38 Plymouth handles. Alright guys, let's see if I can do this with one hand here. Windows up on this one. Here's my crank that I just did. Let's see what I can do here. These are all square shank. You can see they've got a hole drilled in them. And this will be pinned on here. But we'll just see how this works out. That's going to be very nice, I do believe. Works out very good. I like how it looks inside the car. There is a bezel that goes around the base of that with a spring under it. Keep it off the interior. We'll install that when we finish up the car, but I do like how the handle looks. It matches the rest of the car very nicely. And makes them functional again. Alright guys. That's it for now. It's about 10 minutes to 2 here on Saturday. I've about had it for the day. Thanks everyone for your input so far on my previous video about the fender skirts. So we're still, the verdict is still out on that. You can see I got a lot of work to do on running boards. This is actually the better of the two. It's good for a pattern. But all the brackets and hardware there. I think a reproduction pair of boards for this car is about $900, $800 or $900. I don't know if I'm going to do that or if I'm going to make them. They're not that complex. I may just make them. That'll be another day. Someone made some comments about this mirror with the thermometer on it. That is a nice piece. I don't know if I'm going to actually put this on the car or not. We'll see. I'm going to put this style mirror on the car. But I don't know if it'll be that actual mirror. Anyway, guys, there we have it. There's our window crank. Finishing touches, I think it makes a big difference. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.